Palestine has changed the world, and it's changed all of us as individuals. And I know that for a lot of us, we can't move on.
They act like they have a soul and that they care, but they don't. They're a corporation. And bottom line is, it's whatever makes them money.
So we've just arrived in the Silicon Valley in San Francisco, and we talked to several tech workers who told us about the shocking crackdown on pro-Palestine advocacy here.
I decided to speak up and organize a visual with another organizer. Microsoft decided to fire both me and Hassam on the same day.
I was fired last March. I thought Cisco was such a great company, like I wanted to retire there. After all this, I feel like their mask has come fully off.
Resigned August of 2025. Resigned because of the militarization that Google has gone through the last few years and the direct complicity they have in the genocide in Gaza.
So Intel has a really strong policy around having a human rights approach. What we realized was when it came to Palestine, that wasn't true anymore.
They asked their employers to stop allowing Israel to use their technologies to commit atrocities, but they were often sanctioned, censored, or even fired.
They would no longer allow any discussion of the conflict in the Middle East. I felt that it was wrong. I pushed back on the policy, and then within hours, they cut off my access and they fired me on the spot right there.
In company-wide town halls, people submitted this as a question. It was voted to one of the top questions that people wanted leadership to answer, and they would just skip it.
In retaliation, Google fired 50 people, and this to me gave me kind of a signal that they are afraid of something.
And remember, we are in the Silicon Valley, one of the most progressive regions in the world. Many of these tech companies say they stand for human rights, diversity and free speech, but of course there is a Palestine exception, and it's really systemic here.
This is all of us saw. Microsoft has a corporate human rights statement where they say we abide by the United Nations guidelines on business and human rights, but where were these guidelines when they were selling technology to the Israeli military?
I think it's the norm. You kind of get to a point where like it's every company and it's at a very high level.
I can tell you the same story happened at so many other companies. PayPal, Cisco, Adobe, Google, Pinterest.
I feel like they're all reading from the same playbook. Even just their language around it, like not saying the words Palestine.
Activists say they are now secretly working with current employees to leak internal documents, disrupt public meetings, and pressure shareholders.
We were able to do things ranging from circulating worker petitions, taking action on the ground, whether it be a visual, whether it be a rally, whether it be a disruption at a conference, whether it be an encampment on Microsoft campus or a sit-in at the Microsoft executive's office.
We've already filed a shareholder resolution, which is going to come up for vote at the annual meeting for Intel this year, asking for Intel to do a third-party ethical evaluation of their involvement in high-risk areas like Israel.
What's been fascinating here is that there is a new generation of young tech workers who refuse to be complicit. They are willing to sacrifice their careers, but they refuse to be silent.
A lot of us were feeding off of each other. We would see Google employees do something and be like, oh, that's so cool. We want to do something like that too. And so it was seeing this movement build in the tech industry and learning from one another.
It's at a point where my career is so small compared to the atrocities that are happening right now. A lot of people are getting into labor organizing because they are realizing that this is a way for us to hold these companies accountable.
When we say a worker intifada, we mean that we are the workers whose labor is enabling the genocide, are calling for an uprising where we reject how our labor is being exploited. And so when they try to repress us and censor us, all we have to say is that we will speak louder, we will be relentless, we will not stop until they divest.